Hey, 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 welcome back. So, today I'm sharing my notes and personal takeaways from a book that genuinely changed how I show up. It's called The Confidence Code by Katie Kay and Claire Shipman. What a wonderful book! And I want to be real with you. I picked this up because I've struggled with confidence my whole life. I've been overthinking before I speak, always waiting to feel ready before I act. Well, does that sound familiar to you? If yes, so stick around because this book literally cracks the code. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is the part that honestly made me put the book down and just sit with it for a second. The author says, and this is the whole thesis of the book, action equals confidence. That's literally it. Just three words, action equals confidence. And here's why it's a game changer. Most of us do it backwards, right? We think, okay, once I will feel confident, then I'll speak up. Then I'll go for that promotion. Then I'll put myself out there. But Hattie and Claire completely flip that. They say, no, you have to act first. Even when you are nervous, even when you feel like you are not ready. And confidence is what grows from action. Think of it like a muscle. You don't wait until you are ready to, for example, you don't wait until you are already strong to go lift weights. You show up to the gym, scared, you lift anyway, and then strength comes out from there. Same thing here. And the other thing that hit me is that they have given the success formula. Yes, the success formula is failure plus risk plus adversity plus patience and plus perseverance. Look at the success formula and notice that's at the top. What is at the top of the list? Failure. Yes, in their formula, failure comes first, not perfection. Because every time you fail and try again, you are literally building your confidence from the inside out. All right, now let's get honest here for a second. Because I think this is the slide that's going to hit closest to home. On the left, you have got the confidence killers: fear of failure, procrastination, overthinking, perfectionism, ruminating over past mistakes. I literally read this list and went, yep, yep, that's me. Oh, that's definitely me. But what I love about this book is they don't just diagnose the problem and leave you there. They give you the flip side, a concrete, or rather concrete ways to rewire these habits. And the one that changed me the most is killing your naps. Naps are negative automatic thoughts. Those little voices that say you are not smart enough, you are going to embarrass yourself. Who do you think you are? The book says, write these down. Literally, write the naps, the negative automatic thoughts that you are getting, just write them down. Actually, putting them on paper or a notebook, just write them down. Because when you see them written out, they lose their power. You can look at them and say, hmm, is this actually true? Usually, the answer is no. And perfectionism. Oh man, perfectionism is literally the enemy of achievement. We women, especially, hold ourselves to this impossible standard before we'll put ourselves out there. But the flip is so simple: progress over perfection. Done is better than perfect. And the confidence comes from doing, not from being perfect. So take that one small action now. Okay, this is my favorite slide because these are actual practical things you can do today, like not someday, today. First, speak early. The book says if you say something, anything, in the first 5 minutes of a meeting, you have already won half the battle. Because the longer you wait, the louder that voice gets saying, the moment has passed, don't bother, don't let it win. So you have to make sure that you kill these negative thoughts and you speak first in the first 5 minutes of the meeting. Second, raise your hand even when you don't know the answer. Then you ask the question. I used to think like asking questions made me look stupid or that I don't know the stuff. But the book flips that. It says that asking question is confidence. Third, self promote. I know. This feels uncomfortable, but nobody is going to shout out about your work if you don't share that. So you have to share your wins. You have to own them. Then is embrace competition. This book actually recommends playing competitive sports or games because you learn to handle losing, shake it off, and come back stronger. That's resilience. That's confidence muscle. Take risk. We have to ask for more, stronger assignments, and then negotiate what works, what does not work. This is a way to try hard things. But the key is you have to start small. Then is self compassion. I want to end on this one because I think it's the most underrated thing in here. Be genuinely kind to yourself. Practice self love, self forgiveness, and accepting that you are not perfect. The book says that this is the actual foundation that everything else is built on. So just take in for a second that you're doing all these things outside of your comfort zone. Can you be more compassionate to yourself and rebound based on the self love that you're showing to yourself that yes, you can do it. Yes, you're almost there. Yeah. Okay. So we are wrapping up. And I want to leave you with the 5 things I'm genuinely going to carry with me from this book. First, action creates confidence, not the other way around. You don't wait until you feel ready. You start and the readiness comes. Second, kill your naps every single day. Write them down. Call them out. They are thoughts, not facts. And you have the power to reframe them. Third, fail fast and fail forward. Every rejection, every stumble, every awkward moment, that's a rep. You're getting stronger. Fourth, shift from me to we. Stop asking, how will I come across? And start asking, how can I contribute? That shift alone will change how you walk into a room. And fifth, last but not least, self compassion is your actual power. It's actually a superpower. Accept your flaws, forgive yourself for your setbacks, and keep going anyway. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to know. Drop a comment and tell me which one hit home the most. I genuinely read and reply to all the comments. And if you want more book summaries like this every week, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. All right, go be confident out there. I'll see you soon.